Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Friday, the 11th of June 2021. It's very early. The puzzle was just printed a few minutes ago, so I'm sure nobody's beaten me to it. And before I start talking about today's supposedly hard level puzzle, I would just like to mention about the University of Cadiz in Spain, who have found that nearly half of the man-made waste in the oceans it comes from plastic, single-use plastics, throwaway type stuff like drinks bottles and of course plastic bags and plastic forks and spoons, this kind of stuff. And this is a dreadful problem, of course. And here in Thailand, we have taken some action against it over the years, but still, there's a lot of the single-use plastics around. I think it's not just that people don't want to stop using them, but they need some alternative. So really, it's extremely urgent that scientists come up with some kind of alternative that is clean, cheap, and effective to use in place of these things. If it's not plastic, what else can we use? We need some ingenuity and creativity in producing other things that can be used in their place. Because that's what, people are lazy in general, and I include myself in that. And we tend to go for the easy option very often. And if the easy option is one that causes less pollution, can degrade, biodegrade, I'm talking about, of course, and still be useful, and actually work, then of course we would all switch to that. Okay, let's get on with today's Sudoku puzzle. It says hard level, but usually the hard level of the Guardian is not that hard, but maybe, sometimes it can be. So let's have a look and see. Now we have rows going across like this, and you'll see some numbers, and those numbers are between 1 and 9, because there are 9 squares, and we fit numbers 1 to 9 in each of the rows. Each column needs a number 1 to 9, that's what we do. And then there are these sectors that are outlined in a black color, and we try to fit numbers 1 to 9 in each of their 9 squares. It's a 3 by 3 block. Okay, so clearly there are 9 squares, cells if you prefer, and we fit numbers in there. For example, this 6, it being in this row means 6 can't be here because it's already in this row, and this 6, which is in this row, means it can't appear in these 3 squares again. So if we consider this block, we know that 6 can't be here or in any of these 3 squares. So therefore, the 6 has to go there, and that's our first number of the morning. This 7 goes across here, this 7 goes across here, and guess what? There's only 1 square left. So the 7's got to go there, hasn't it? And that's basically how the game is played. 7 down here will give us 7 in that location there. 6 across here, 6 across here, and 6 down here will give us a 6 in that square. Nothing too tricky just yet, I hope. 3 blocking up here, this 3 blocking this square, 3 will go here. And what else? Well, this 1 is going to come down here, right? Which means that, we'll block down here, which means 1 will be placed in either of these 2 squares, and when it is, it will block these 2 squares, and so a 1 has to appear there. Missing numbers in this block now are 2 and 4, but 2 can't come here because there's a 2 here, so 2's got to go there, and 4's got to go there. Now we know for sure that 1 is here and here. What are the other missing numbers? We have 1 here or here, 2, 3, so 2, 3, 4, 5 and 8 are the other missing numbers, but we don't have any other information about them yet. We just know that 5 and 8 are there, which will give us a 5 up here and an 8 somewhere along here and a 1 somewhere along here. What are the two missing numbers here now? So now we know that 1, 5 and 8 are in here. We can also work out this number and this number. I don't think it's going to help us, but we can try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, I should be going. Sorry, I apologize. 1 is in here. 2 we don't have yet, so 2 will be here or here. And the other number that's going to be in those locations is, what is this? 1, 5, 8, 3. Right. Okay. So 2 and 3 up here. We'll try to bear that in mind. 2 and 3 are in here. Okay. Like I said, it didn't really help us, but you know, good to know these kind of things. So there's 2 blocking across here, there's 2 blocking down here. There's only 1 square left for a 2 in that block. 2 goes there. I'm just wondering if I'm going to need candidates today. One up here, 1 blocking up here, and that gives us a 1 in this location here. Seven and 9 are the missing numbers in this column, but we don't have any intersecting 7s or 9s just yet, so we won't worry about that for the moment. Okay, I think I'm gonna oh, hold on, no, have I seen something else? No, I think I'm gonna fill in some candidates because excuse me, because why not? I'm gonna fill in some candidates because I think we might need them, and it just makes life easier. So this 1 is blocking down here, so 1 is in either of these 2 squares. Excuse me, I'm losing, my voice hasn't quite woken up yet, as I'm not sure I have quite woken up yet, but anyway, 2 and 3 go in these 2 squares, if you remember. I might need to change that pen. I think I'm gonna, let's put the candidates in a different color. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 and 8 are the other numbers that go in here, but we can't tell which goes where yet. I'm just going to put them here like this. Oh, I'm not sure this pen is a little bit leaky. Okay. Maybe down here. 7 blocking here, 7 blocking here. So 7 is a pair. In those 2 squares, this 7 blocks this square, and we've got 7 and 7s blocking along here. So 7 goes in those 2 squares there. 7 blocking up here, 7 here. So 7 is in those 2 squares there. And then blocking along here, so giving us a 7 and a 7 there. This 5 blocks along here like that, and so 5 appears in one of those 2 squares, and indeed will now give us digit 5 here, which means we can remove that 5 there. And in fact will give us a number, because now 5 blocks down here, so 5 has got to appear in one of these 2 locations, right? And when it does, it will block this 5 here, right? So now we only have 1 5, and that will leave us with a pair of 1 or 8. Okay, so 5 has to go there. Where was I? Oh, well, let's see what numbers are missing along here now. So 1, 2, 3. So 4 is a missing number. 4, 6, and 8. Well, 6 is blocking here. 6 is blocking here. So 6 goes here. And that will leave us with 4 and 8 pair there. Since I'm filling in candidates, I might as well do it right now. 4, 8, and 4, 8. Okay. Okay. Let's. I'm just looking at the what will be the trying to find the best place to look for candidates. Maybe I'll put 4 in these 2 locations here because of this 4 blocking up here and this 4 blocking up here. Oh, and actually I didn't realize the 6 that I've can now get. So 6 blocking here, 6 blocking along this row, and now we've got that 5 blocking this square. So 6 is going to be here, so that 4 we can now actually place. And that will give us a 4 here, because 4 blocking along here, but 4 blocking along here. 4 blocking along here, and 4 blocking up here, and 4 blocking up here. We'll put a 4 there. Five and 8 are the missing numbers here, but I can't tell which is which just yet. But we can put this as a 3, right? Because 3 blocks here. Remember, 2 or 3 here now. So that's the idea of putting in these candidates. Helps to remind us where things can go, and we can see things easier. If you are able to keep that in your mind, then congratulations. I don't think I am really. Okay, missing numbers now here are 2 and 8, but this can't be a 2, can it? Okay, because we have a 2 in this column already. So that's our 2, and that's our 8. This 2 will block down here, 2 blocking here, 2 blocking this square, so 2 comes here. Three is blocking down here, and this 3 is blocked here. This 3 blocks this cell, so 3 goes there. Okay, now this 1 blocks this square, so 1 has to be here or here, right? Which means that that can't be a 1 now. So that's got to be an 8, and that's our 1. There's 1 number missing down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's an 8. So in goes 8 now. We know this is a 1 or 5. This one, okay, I'll fill it in since I have already filled in candidates. So I'll just remind myself there for when we get to the final flurry, as I hope it's going to happen quite soon. I think it's imminent, actually. Where to look now? Okay, so up here now, this 8 blocks these 2 squares, and this 8 blocks this square. So that's our 8 here, and that's our 7, and the last number in that row is a 9. Okay, up here now, this 9 blocks this square, so that's our 9, that's our 5. 9 blocking down here, that's our 9, and that's our 7. 1 number missing here Is it an 8? Yes, it is an 8. So that goes there. One number missing here. When it's a 5. Okay, 5 goes here. So 5 or 1, that's a 5, and that's a 1. One number missing along here. Now that's our 1. Okay, now this has to be a 1 or a 7, right? This 1 is going to block this square here. So this is a 1 or a 7. So there's only one number left in this block. 1 has got to be here or here. 2 we don't have yet. All of the other numbers are placed, so that's got to be a 2. Back down here now, let's see what's missing. So 3 has got to be here or here. Let's see, 4. Don't know yet. 4, 5. Here or here. 6, 7, 8. I'm just looking. Okay, 9. I knew it had to be 1 digit at least. 9. Okay, there it is. So 9 blocking along here, 9 down here, 9 down here, like that. I knew something had to be there. Now the missing numbers in this row are 3 and 8, but this 3 stops that from being a 3. So 3 is there, 8 is there. 4 or 8 here now. This is why we do these candidates. Saves time. So we now know 4 is there. Now we should look here. I think this segment here will give us the right way forward, I believe. Yes. Okay, so 8 blocking along here, 8 blocking this square, 8 blocking this square. 8's got to go there. Missing numbers from this column now are 4 and 5. This 4 means that can't be a 4, so 4 goes there, 5 goes there. Okay, this 5 blocks this square here, so 5 is actually here, 7 is there, so that's a 7, and this was a 1 if you remember, we considered earlier. 1 blocking down here, 1 blocking over here, so that's our 1. One number missing in this column is a 2, so that's a 3, that's a 2, and then this 3 blocking that square, so that's our 3, and this is our 4, which is the last number, and that's the end of our so-called hard puzzle. I think not more than medium, again as usual for the Guardian, rather overrating their puzzles in terms of difficulty, but maybe not in terms of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I quite like that one. Please subscribe to the channel and join me again for other Sudoku puzzles of different levels of complexity. Thank you. Bye bye.